Hi everybody, hope you guys are doing well, and just going to test the audio here and get everything set up. So hopefully, what is that, VCA34, can you believe it? Auction day 199. So pretty exciting. Auction day 199, we're only one day after this. We've got auction day 200, which is going to be a regular auction, so that'll be fun. It's pretty epic stuff. So welcome to the live stream. So the opening sniping hour of auction day 199 is going to start shortly in about 4 minutes. Obviously, we've sold out the regular auction, which is auction day 198. That was sold out pretty early on. That was a bit of fun. Yesterday's VCA was the only one that we haven't seen sell out or even get over 30%, so that was about 7.2%. So that all got rolled over to the following Friday. So that was interesting, but of course we've got a vote on about auctions, so interesting stuff there. So hope you guys enjoy yourself. Let yourself be known in the chat and that. We're going to be able to start this pretty shortly. Let's just go through some of the summary numbers. Looks like we've got 209,870,000 in today's regular auction, auction day 198, $37,617. We've got 14.5 ETH in there, which is 34,549. Now 80% of that's used to go into the market and buy on Uniswap, which is pretty cool. We like that, market buys, and that gave us 131 million Axion back for stakers. So if you stake with Axion, you'll be getting a share of that relative to your share percentage. And obviously the amount that we need to set up was 14.23. We sold out 14.52. Obviously the price has moved around a little bit today. We had more whale buying as well and staking, which is positive. Big whale in the community buying up more Axion. I think they bought maybe like 2 billion Axion over the last 2 days. Seems like they've staked a lot of it. In fact, all of it. I think they've staked all of it. So that's pretty positive, and nice to see that. All right, so the rate at the moment dropped. Remember we had last week, we had, was it 4 days up at 17 million, and we were wondering whether that was going to be the all-time high. Before that was 13 or 14 million, and so here we're back at 14.2 million with the price of Axion up at 000178 basically, rounding there, but that's where it's at. So the auction price seems to be 8% cheaper. You can get up to 10% as we have a 90% soft cap on the market, so pretty good. Pretty good results there for the regular auction. 2 minutes left to go, and obviously we're about to start VCA number 34. VCA number 34. So VCA stands for Venture Capital Auction, and we're about to start that up. Now there is a third auction vote on at the moment, doing refinements, and it's going to balance out the VCA and the regular auction benefits. So that's on at the moment. Make sure you get your vote in. It's probably about halfway through. I think it's 3 days, so probably about halfway on that, day and a half, something like that. So make sure your shares count. If you've got shares, make them count. That's the way to go. Alex K's in the house. Hey, Alex, good to see you. Got a little thing for you later, Alex. It's a bit off topic, but I thought you might enjoy it. And hello. John Robinson, good afternoon, Superman. Hi, Alex. Hey, good to see you, John. And welcome to everybody else that's watching the live stream. Always great to see you. Let yourself be known in the chat. We like to have a really nice, fun community. So, yeah, get in there and enjoy yourself. So pretty cool. Alex just says hi, John, on the comeback there. So there we are, last minute, folks. We're just counting down this already oversold regular auction. Now, people that go into regular auctions, they get 10% bonus if they sell for 20%, and obviously up to 10% on the price discount as well. So this, whoever's gone in here has either got about 18% benefit or 28% benefit if they self-referred. So very cool, and congratulations to everybody that got in on that one. Now these 14.2 million Axion per ETH is still very good on the historical level, and I compare that to say 7.5 million, which has kind of probably been our mid-range these days, and so this is basically double that. It's pretty epic stuff, so congratulations there. Hey, look, we've got the price at the moment, 001815. It has moved up. Remember, we bottomed out a couple of days ago at 000133, and it's nice to be up there. That's quite a big increase if you think about it. What's that, about 40%, something like that? Let's go into there. We'll have a quick look, wait for the auction just to finish. So it looks like the auction has finished. So that's auction day 198 oversold, and we've just started VCA34 auction day 199. We're only 1 day from that magical 200, so 199 just started. Now this is obviously you get 10% wrap Bitcoin bonus if you enter. So if you bid into the auction with Ethereum, you'll get 10% of that back as wrap Bitcoin immediately to your wallet. And secondly, you've got a good chance of getting up to 10% discount to market, which look pretty good at the moment. We've got a Uniswap rate. We'll just wait to refresh this, and hopefully we'll get that all set up for the new auction. And we'll just have to wait to that to update there. There we are. So we've got the Bitcoin, just waiting for the actual balances to update as well. We'll might as well update the official Axion staking platform as well on this one. So pretty cool. Let's go, let's go. There we are. So boom, we're in. This is the official staking Axion staking platform, and this is the auction page. So 530 million Axion up for grabs, 95,000 US dollars, 35, 36, basically 36 ETH to sell it out. And let's see how we do better than 2 days ago. That certainly wasn't a great day for wrap Bitcoin diffs, but it was the only day that we've had that's been under 30%. Most of the time we do much better than that. And so let's see how we get on today. 36 ETH and so forth. So we'll look at that happening at the moment. Now, obviously, the rates are 13.2 million on Uniswap, so you get a much better rate on the auction at the moment. 14.3 million per ETH. So very cool on that one. Right, we'll just update this too. And this probably needs a little bit of help. Just refresh the page. So we've got two different dashboards there: the Axion dashboard, today dashboard, and the official Axion staking platform. And there we are. So you can see we're just waiting to get some ETH. Let's see whether we get a nice sniping open and a bit of excitement there with some ETH coming in. Obviously, it's first in, first served. So if obviously big accounts, maybe a new account that's got a big investment, often we get those come in and they sell it out pretty quick too. And obviously the price is looking much better today. We've got 6 million in liquidity, 287 million daily volume, so that's way better than yesterday. I think it was down at 120, 140,000, so or even less. Was it 60? One day was 60. I couldn't believe it. Pulled ETH 1,258, and look at that pulled Axion. Whoa! That's tumbled. That's tumbled 16.6 billion. Remember, we were up over 18.4 billion a couple of days ago. So that whale buying has definitely happened. I think they bought up to 2 billion, and they bought near the low of the price too. These clever whales, eh? Buying low and then staking. That's what they did with it. About 2 billion Axion, for pretty cool to that. We actually know which one that is. We can go up to the whale watch and check that out. Here it is, EE9E. That's the whale there. Look at that. Now got 3.6 billion Axion staked. There we are, folks. That's what they've done. We can actually go into the portfolio and actually see their average stake length is 6.96 years, so just above the average of 6.29. They own 1.186% of the shares. That's going to be some pretty nice wrap Bitcoin dividends. I'm sure they're looking forward to the VCA34 opening up. I'm sure they're going to have fun with that. There we are. That's their metric. So congratulations to them. Nice buying there for them. So, all right. So let's keep going up here. And we're going to start with the VCA34 with an opening balance of 121.95 wrap Bitcoin. So anything above that's going to be addition. This is the total amount of wrap Bitcoin paid in 33 VCAs to stakers. And already people have taken 90.35 wrap Bitcoin out. That's incredible. So what's that, $4.3 million? And what's the price of Bitcoin? 35,000 US dollars. And Ethereum obviously just sitting at 2,400, just muddling around this area here between 2.4, maybe 2.3 and 2.6, 2.7, just muddling in there at the moment on the lower side of that. All right, so let's go to the chat and just see who's in the house. So Alex Casey says, looks like the vote is heavy leaning for option 1, which is more balanced option, I think. Good choice. Yeah, I think it's a really good choice too, Alex. But I would say, I think it's at 98 point something %. But I would say that we've got to attract a lot more longer term minded crypto investors. We know a lot of crypto investors out there do have short horizons. So we're really trying to get that part of the market that likes to long stake. And obviously, that will benefit them in the long term anyway, with the wrap Bitcoins and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Cardano TV is in the house, locked on and listening. Good to see you, Cardano TV. Alex K. I think it's just started raining here. How about that? There we are. Alex K. I think people are waiting for the voting results. It will probably encourage more VCA participation with the option 1 changes. Yeah, well, that's what we hope so, and I think that should be good as well. John Robinson, yes, that's what I was thinking, says John. And Lamzo's in the house. Hey all. Hey, I was teasing Lamzo in the Discord. He didn't bait for it though. He just ignored my little teasing there. But nice one there, Lamzo. Good to see you in the house again. So pretty cool. We're waiting for this to chill out here, and we'll see whether we get some ETH in the sniping hour. Very cool. Hey, I wanted to point out something to Alex. Alex, let me know in the chat if you've checked out the Hex staking, matured staking profile and the staking ladder for the actual the whole ecosystem for Hex. Interesting what's happening next month and actually the next probably 6 to 9 months after that. Let me know what you think. I thought that was pretty interesting. Not even sure if I've got it here. It's a bit off topic, but I wanted to point out that it looks pretty heavily loaded. There's something like 4 billion Hex coming out of the staking in June. So, wow, what's going to happen with that? Sacrifice, staking, restaking, or selling down into the market. Oh, 4 billion. Oh my goodness, that's remember there's about 60, I think it's about 60 billion staked. That's a huge amount. That's just for June. I thought that was interesting. No one's talking about that. I was going on all the chats, the Hex chat and other chats, and I couldn't see anyone talking about it. All the live streams, no one talking about it. Everyone talking about demand and the price chart. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And people, yeah, but those stakes are maturing, right? Those were just maturing organically. They weren't lined up. So the stake 4 billion Hex coming out. That's different. No one's talking about it. Let's see what that does, though. Seriously, 4 billion Hex. That's we all know the market can't absorb that, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, so much FOMO in the conversation chats. I can't even see the supply side of the ledger, but I thought that was pretty interesting. So we'll watch out for that in June. Obviously, its timing seems to be interesting with the launch, probably just coincidental. So we'll watch out for that. 4 billion, Alex. 4 billion. No joke there whatsoever. That's like what's that, like about 6-7% of the total amount staked. And then there's billions coming out after it in the following months because it's front heavy. The staking's front heavy. It's not back heavy. It's not like Axion where you've got a lot of max stakers. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Yeah, let's. I don't think there's going to be billions being sacrificed like that. You might get. I don't know. You might get a quarter of that at best. I mean, it's a really upside. So we'll watch out for that. I thought it was funny. Anyway, that was a little off chat thing. Crazy stuff. Been into a lot of the. I don't know if you guys have been into a lot of the chats, watching those live streams, yeah, I just think, oh my goodness, you know, they're missing out on a few of the factors there. Sometimes people get blindsided by the upside, right? So we'll see. All right, where are we going on here? So we got 35. Oh, it's just pumped up $300. Did you see that? That was just under 35, and it's just gone to 3. Man, that's just pumped up, and it doesn't say that on the hourly chart though. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, watch out where that goes. And here we got the price here. We've had a few. Let's go back down here and see some of these whales here. Oh, we had a big sell there, 97.7 million. That's not fun, is it? So we'll just scroll down here and find out where these big whales are in the buy market. While we wait for some ETH to come in. So there we are. There's the whale EE65.5. If we go to total ETH, and we'll go back to there, we can see that EE9 has bought 2 lots, 66.5 and 65.5. Obviously, we know that they did sell down some to buy, get into some Hex. But here we are here. Pretty neat. Thanks very much. That's great. That's good price support. And they've staked that too, so it's cool. Let me get that onto the right date there. Alright, so that's where we're on the price, 000181. That's not too bad. Certainly higher off the low. And we're waiting for some ETH to come in here. I'll refresh this as well. And I hope you guys are having a good time. Once again, grab yourself a drink, sit back and relax. We're going to watch this open, and hopefully we'll see some action with some ETH going in there. Let's have a look here. Actually, we'll go down to voting, and we're just going to jump off that line. Hopefully we'll get the percentage up here. So voting. So if you haven't voted, make sure you vote, of course. You've staked. So here it is, balancing Axion's auctions, and we'll go check that out. It's active at the moment. It's running until 4 AM 2nd of June in 1 day. So yeah, we're just over probably 1.5 days along now. Yeah, look at that, option 1, 92 billion shares 93.59. But interesting, option 4, which is do nothing, has jumped into second spot. 5.6 billion shares there, 5.75 billion. So that was an interesting move there. I was going to make some comments, but I won't make any comments on that. I don't want to get myself in trouble. There we are. But that's option 1, and it's we sort of option. I don't know if this actually it's not going to show up here. I have to go back again and jump back here as at the moment. I think I have to open that up in another window to make sure that it actually populates. I'll have to do that again, do I? Let's do that one more time. Hopefully it's going to open up. There we are. So option 1 looks like it's winning the day. Can't see it really being beaten, to be honest. And both auctions received 10% benefit. So that's the price benefit discount to market, up to an additional 20% graduated benefit based on stake length. Yes, I like that a lot. But of course, if we've had a lot of recyclers going into the auctions, how's that going to impact it? So we'll watch out for that. I'll be interested in your thoughts on that, John, Alex, and anyone else that wants to make a comment. 60-day minimum stake for both. So instead of 120 for VCAs, down to 60. So that's interesting too. Obviously, that's going to be a positive for entering in that regard. So 10% better price, 60-day minimum, VCAs as well as regular auctions. But of course, if you want to stake long, really big bonuses there. So that's really trying to encourage that max share stuff there. So it's going to be interesting there. We also saw auction speed sellout. This would have an unknown impact on auction speed sellout, and that's what I was saying. That's going to be the interesting part, with a net reduction in recyclers, but a net gain in long-term stakers due to improved economic benefit. That's really the end game. So really, I think to get this, we need the right kind of investors as well, and that's going to be important in our communications, our education, our marketing, our word of mouth, our referral program. All those things going to have a big impact. Our ecosystem, of course, our upgrades, our new products, our max share benefits, all that sort of stuff leads into that, attracting that sort of investor. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. What are dividends there? Net increase in dividends, of course, distributed stakers at 10%. This is done through minting the bonus, therefore allowing more ETH into the auctions, resulting in more dividends. Recycling net decrease in recycling behavior due to reduced benefit in closing gaming loopholes. But of course, the 60-day for VCA is going down, 120 is going down to 60 days, so still a bit of recycling behavior in there, if you ask me. So interesting stuff. But here's the benefits for long staking: less than 10%, less than 350 days, and 6%. 350 days, 16%. Of course, there's a big bonus there too. I guess 350 days you get the big payday, so that's interesting there as well. So on top of that, 60% bonus, 17. So that's an interesting upside there. 10% better comes from minting. Yeah, and obviously there's I don't know if the comments about the referral program there, but that'd be the case too. Let me jump back to the bid auction there. Don't want to miss any bids. 14 minutes in, folks. No bids yet that I can see. I'm going to refresh the page to make sure I'm not missing anything with the API. Boom, there we are. So 40 minutes in, still waiting for see if we get some ETH in here, and we'll go back to the auction chat there. Let's have a look here. People were freaking out about the big stakes in April, and then nothing really happened. So now people stop paying attention, I guess. Yeah, we'll see though, Alex. We'll see. We'll see. Where's all that going to go? Billions and billions and billions of it. It basically has to be restaked or sacrificed. Otherwise, it's just sitting out there in liquid wallets. That's a lot. And we'll see. All part of the game to flush the traders out. Patricia Steer, hi. Hi, Axion Token, says Patricia. Hi, Patricia, says Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, Lamzo. And hi, John. Kadona TV, I locked and loaded. Nice one, Patricia. And I hope this VCA is better than the last one. Yeah, we all do, Patricia. We're with you on that one. Whoop, whoop. We're on that one. So there we go. We're counting now 15 minutes in. No ETH yet, but we're patient. Cheers. Yeah, 15 minutes in. Let's see how we go. Let us know if you're watching, whether you're going to be going in today's auction. We always like to know if people are going to participate in the auction. You have to tell us how much or whatever, just whether you're going in at the moment or whether you're going to be doing any stakes, any upgradings or anything like that. Just let us know. It's always good to see what people are up to. Is the quiet before the storm though? I guess once Axion Vision 3 comes out and all the rest of the stuff, it's going to open up new products, and we've got other stuff coming down the line, IEOs, Launchpad, credit cards, all that sort of stuff coming. We're looking forward to all that. I guess the most patient thing that we've been patient about is the credit card and fiat on-ramp, and obviously they're trying to get that right, and so hopefully that will come when it comes out. It'll be pretty cool. Um, and there's a new website, of course, is coming, all that sort of stuff. So there's lots in the pipeline, and so we're really just in that quiet development phase. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. We've just got to entertain ourselves, maybe do some Russian dancing or something. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, actually, I was going to say something to Cardano. Yeah, look at Cardano bounced there back up 162. That's not too bad. I think Cardano's done pretty well. Um, I think this is going to be worth quite a few dollars in the future there, Cardano TV. I think that I'm getting even more. Look at that 1 year, 2,000%. That's not bad. Let's have a look here. I wanted to, what's it? $2.45 is the all-time high 15 days ago, 34.9. Where were we at? Okay, we were up at 65. We actually went to 168 on that, come back down to 153. That was the last. So let's have a look at the 7 days. And we went down to 136. Yeah, so we are definitely up on there, 164. So not too bad. I'm pretty sure we were down here when we were doing the live stream yesterday, but down the 136, 140 mark. Right. John Robinson, hey Patricia, pretty cool. M, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Emmy? Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, Emmy the whale bought almost 2 billion, not quite 2 billion Axion, staked that. Very nice indeed. Let's just do a bit of a wrap up of where we are at the moment. We've got 280.1 billion total supply. There we are, nice round number 280, and liquid is 35.8. So we're actually take off about 3 billion for that for the dev wallet. We're probably at 42.7, 2.8, but we've probably got some other whales that have come out with stakes as well. And staked amount 234.3, and we've got staked 83.66. So we're probably closer to 84% there with the adjustment. Crypto rank 712, total stakes 24,467, average stake size is 9.26 million. So if you're looking at staking, you want to know what the average is, there it is. Obviously that has big whales on one side and small accounts on the other side, just the average there. Average stake length 2,296 days, that's really cool. That's been going up obviously generally over time. And the market cap 17.29 million, so we've got a long way to go to get to our big market caps that we want to get to. And the share rate is 1.1551. Now that means basically it goes up every day. You want to get stake earlier than later. And there we are, about 18 minutes in, just still waiting for some ETH getting in there. And let's go to the overview. 576 billion, almost 577 billion Axion shares. So that's not Axion tokens, but Axion shares. When you stake in Axion, you basically burn or destroy your Axion tokens. In return, you get shares, and those shares entitle you to a percentage of the reward pool on a daily basis. When your stake matures, you basically get all the Axion for every day given back to you at the maturity date. But of course we have a wrap Bitcoin divs 4 times a week, and you get those in real time to your staking page, and you can withdraw those anytime. So pretty cool idea, and I think it works pretty well. It works very well because we're at about 122 wrap Bitcoin there paid out, so that's how well it works. Let me just refresh this page, folks. Hey, welcome, of course. If you want to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for the notifications, and welcome to this really the faithful ones that stay during when the price is on the lower end, and during the quiet time between development and product releases. They're the ones that often do very well indeed. So good to see you all. Obviously, when price is booming, channels, YouTube channels like this get, everybody comes out from everywhere. And I'm sure Axion Today Show gets that too. They see when the price is up, the audience goes up, and it's just the way things are in the marketplace. But when there's new product releases, everyone's coming out. Hey, what's that? What's going on? But everyone that's obviously keeps watching is in the know the whole time. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's have a look here. Kevin Wilson. Hey, Kevin. I've learned a lot listening to you. I'm so happy I'm in Axion now. Hey, Kevin, it's great that you're here for sure. These prices will not be available once V3 and the credit card comes out. Yeah, absolutely with you. She bought a whale upgrade. Yeah, that's what John says. Yeah, Kevin, I'm with you 100%. And that's kind of my theme of what I've been saying. We're certainly, this is actually a great opportunity at the moment, and people that are benefiting from that. A lot of people that watch this live stream daily have definitely taken some of the best days out in terms of getting the best rewards. And of course, as things unfold with the development during this quiet period, then after this, it's going to be all it's like letting the floodgates go, and all the people that have been buying during these low prices and high Axion per ETH and all the rat Bitcoin that they get with it will be laughing themselves silly in the future. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's great that you're in here, Kevin. And cheers. And John Robinson, she's bought a whale upgrade. Absolutely, Emmy did pretty awesome, up almost 2 billion. And she bought near the low as well, and staked apparently at least a year or so. I haven't actually gone through those, but hey, that's congrats. That's good to see. And yeah, very nice. All right, so we're 36 ETH. We're waiting to get in there. We're 22 minutes in to the VCA, and we've got 38 minutes to go. So we're going to enjoy that one. I've got a nice drink here, and I haven't got any KFC. Haven't got KFC yet. Maybe for day 200. Day 200, do KFC dinner. That might be a good idea. Don't spread the word, Patricia, to Robbie, but that's what we might do. All right. Patricia's probably going to take a photo and then give it as evidence to Robbie that he finally worked with the KFC. All right. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if Axion got a deal with KFC? That'd be cool. We should start getting those big retail partnerships with big food chains and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe big credit card companies. No, clothes. Let's go clothes. Let's go clothes, food. What else? Clothes, food, accessories, like stuff like that. That'd be quite good. That'd get mass adoption. Although I think we're more of niche investments, but that would be quite cool. Right. So a quick look at the prices again to see where they're at. Oh yeah, so Bitcoin's even gone up another 300 bucks since we've been talking. My goodness, it's gone up about what's that? About 500 bucks in the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Up 1.8, and Ethereum's up just slightly less. Was it? Well, it says 3.1 in the last hour, so it's even up even more. Yeah, Cardano's, rest of them look pretty steady. That's about it. So cool. Hey, the market looks like it's going to be a little short-term burst. That's cool. While we're doing live stream, I love it. That's up one. Let's have a look. Wise is at 45. Hex is pulled back. Actually, it's on the lower end, testing support actually at 4.8 cents, 4.7. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see what if Bitcoin and ETH do a bit of a rally. We might get some interesting stuff on. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the page. I've got to not get lost here. So if you haven't voted, make sure you vote the balancing Axion auctions and get into that. Obviously here are the different options 2 and 3. So it looks like 1 and 4. 4 is no change, is coming second. And that's the way it is. You can actually see it on the dashboard here. So pretty cool. All right, let's get out of there. And there we are. We'll just wait to see some ETH in there. Woohoo! Saw quite a few new people on Discord actually asking about staking, what is interest, what is big payday, I think stuff like that. When is Axion V3? That was just in the last couple of minutes, at least before I went on to the live show. I think that's when I was teasing Lamzo in there. I typed in Lamzo as typing, but no response. Didn't work. Didn't work, that one. So there we are. 36 ETH. We're waiting patiently. 25. Will a dolphin come in? Will a shrimp come in? Will a shark come in? Will the Emmy come in and pick up some more via the auction? Who knows? I think that 60 days, I mean, it's you know, you're getting a lot more people on short stakes if they're just in for the short ride. They're in for the swing trade rather than if you're going for um, long-term stakers. But that those certainly those long-term staking benefits are pretty cool. Obviously, you have to withdraw and stake as well. But once like Axion Vision 3 comes out, it's going to be super cheap, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at the Gwei prices at the moment. They are the record low. They haven't been this low for a long time. We are way into the mid-teens now on the gas prices. This makes it super cheap to get into the auctions. So if you want to get into that, consider using the link in the video description. Look at this, 16, 15, 15. I mean, this is crazy cheap at the moment for Ethereum. That is, we haven't seen this for, I don't know, 9 months. I don't know how long ago since was we had the Gwei at this price. I'm not sure if Alex, do you know why these are suddenly coming down so severely? Maybe they're doing some adjustments because obviously it is other blockchains will, if Ethereum doesn't lower their fees, then other blockchains, you know, will start to take market share. Obviously, there's smart contracts taken into account as well. It's probably perfect timing for Cardano, Cardano TV. So you've got 83 cents here. So if you say 70% of that, that's more like, say, 70 cents, 65 cents, just to do a transfer between accounts. So it's getting much better. Remember, we had transfers like up at 15 bucks and 25 bucks even for doing transfers. You've got Uniswap 3. Look at this, down at $4.38. So let's say 75% of that is actual cost. So you might be at $3.50 for a Uniswap version 3. Oh my gosh, and we haven't seen these for ages. $6 on version 3. So that might be like $4.50, $4.85, something like that. So really cool to do a swap, much better. Certainly bearable, whereas before you would do it, but it was also, you know, it was kind of painful when you're paying 35 bucks just to do a transfer or a swap. I mean, seriously, it's even if you're a big account, doesn't matter. So look at this. We've floated down here into the 17, 18s, teens, 16s and 17s. Brilliant stuff. Really great to see that. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. I think they are optimizing the art bots to use Uni 3 better. Yeah, that's cool because obviously they're the Uniswap is pretty much the biggest user, isn't it? Lamzo, hey Superman, Pulsechain question. Do you know if a snapshot has happened yet? No, it's not happened yet. It's going to happen most likely after the sacrifice period is my guess, because what will happen is that the sacrifice wallets will get all that hex, and therefore they'll own that hex when they do the snapshot. It's my guess. That's the way I think it's going to work, and that based on also Richard theorizing that the sacrifice wallet may not ever sell the hex, so that would make sense because that would mean that they would own the Pulse hex as well. That was liquid. So that's the thing. Also, the idea was that he was asked a question whether there will be a big gap between that and the actual mainnet, and I don't think there's going to be a big gap. I've seen some numbers of 45 days in total length, but we'll see. He said that developers are actually moving so super fast, and obviously testnet's live. They've had validators and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of a secondary issue. But yeah, no snapshot yet. By the way, I saw your comment later. Lol. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I was just trying to teach you there, Lamzo. Thought I'd be a bit of tongue in cheek there. Even if I got banned, I could have got banned from the Discord, but hey, that's it. Either or move to off topic. I could have got moved to off topic. Man, yeah, I think was it yesterday? Man, the conversation was so random. I think it was a Sunday. You can say anything you want on Sunday thing on Discord. Man, it was some really really hippie stuff going on in that chat, that's for sure. Anyways, so yeah, cool. So we've got cheap gas. So it looks like the gas is not the issue, right? People are complaining about gas, but hey, they've got low gas and we haven't got Ethereum going in at the moment. So we'll just wait patiently. Obviously, it's a 24-hour auction. We've got 23 hours and 30 minutes left, and we're basically halfway through the opening sniping hour. The other thing, Patricia, have we got is the Axion Today show on? I don't know if I've seen a notification or not. Let us know in the chat if there's going to be an Axion Today show, and if you've got any special, maybe special guest or a special announcement coming up, that'd be cool. We'd like to hear some head-up news. Aunt Willie's in the house. Hey, good to see you. Good morning, Superman, Patricia, Alex, and everyone. So cool to see you, Aunt Willie. Very cool indeed. Yeah, we've got people from all around the world watching. It's really cool to have so many people different places, and what I have to do is I have to get some people on the live stream, and we'll start kicking it into gear. We'll step that up too, and get a lot more people interacting on this live stream. Oh, we got 0.65 ETH. I had to refresh the page, so it was probably sitting there and I didn't know, or I just timed it right. 0.65 ETH, folks. We're on the board, $1,595.95. And so that's looking cool and looking good on that. Well, probably in a minute or two that will show up and we'll find out who that is. So we're already on the map, folks. That's really cool. Our price, of course, Axion is 000181, and we've got 14.5 million Axion per ETH. So very cool, and obviously they'll get 10% of that back as rep Bitcoin. So they get 150, 160 bucks there back. Let me get the calculator out. I mean, let's do it. I think we're at 2%, but maybe 1.5%. 35.66. So 1.8% we're sold out at the moment. Hey, we're on the board. Woohoo! So that's pretty cool. We'll shout out this stuff anytime. Cool. All right, cheers. We're on the board. There we are, Patricia. You can sleep in peace. Sleep in peace. We got some ETH in there. Obviously, if let's do the run rate, we like to do the run rate. Let's do that. 0.65. Let's do the run rate. We've got half an hour, isn't they? So we'll do it by 48. So 0.65 times 48. That'd be 31. So we need a slightly higher run rate than 0.65. But hey, we're getting there. All right. So 27 minutes to go in the opening sniping hour. We're already on the board. Very cool. We've got nice low, relatively low gas prices. Not quite as low as it was before, but pretty good. We've got 16 there for 3 minutes. That'll probably get you in there. Assuming, I guess so. And our price is not looking too bad. Hasn't really moved. I might have to refresh this. I have been having a few troubles with the APIs. Probably need to clear out all my cache memories or something like that, since I'm opening up these things all the time. And once again, don't forget to get into vote. It's actually on the Axion staking platform. You can go on and vote. Make sure your vote counts there. Let's go back to the auction page on there. And you can actually see up here the little chart here. Don't look at it much. The ETH bid gives you a nice little a bar chart there, showing all the ETH that's gone on. I guess, yeah, very cool. In the actual days, the auction days. All right. Yeah. Once again, let us know in the chat if you're looking at going into the auction today. The VCA number 34. You get a pretty good deal, and also, or if you're going to be staking, upgrading, or something like that, let us know in the chat if you've got lots of backlog matured stakes that you want to upgrade, but you're waiting for version 3, Axion version 3 coming in. If you are, put in A3 if you're going to upgrade a lot of backlog, smaller stakes that you haven't been able to update, because it's going to be super cheap. Remember, staking is going to be 1/8 of the price. So imagine having Gwei at 16 Gwei, and then having Axion version 3 to lower that by 1/8. Man, it's going to be a game changer, man. It's going to be absolutely crazy. A3, I got a few of those. Nice one, Alex. Yeah, I got a couple as well. Probably got 3 or 4 that I'll probably end up doing. Obviously, if the lower it is, I probably even some of my very, very small ones could probably do that too. So it'll be a bit of fun. Hey, welcome everybody to the live stream. Obviously, we do daily auction coverage here, and we have great community people. So good to see you. Once again, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for the notifications. You are basically in the quiet period before a lot of the cool stuff is coming out. So good time to get in, pick up some of this cheap Axion, and ride the wave when they unleash the dam of development and products. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, and maybe Patricia's fallen asleep. Patricia, she's still there? Still there? Because yeah, let us know if Axion today's got a show coming up for that. They normally do Mondays. Aunt Willie, all my stakes are already 5555. Nice one, Aunt Willie. That's the way to go. Max out those shares. Get that wrap Bitcoin divs and the Axion divs. Very cool. All right. Let's go. I'm just going to refresh this again. I've got to do this just to make sure that it's up to date. We're 35 minutes in, folks, and 25 minutes, about 25 minutes to go. There we are. There's a shrimp. So it's a shrimp. That's cool. Let's go check that shrimp out. That bid in 6.6065. Now, if you haven't bid into an auction before, you can basically use the link in the video description. It will bring you to this page. Just hook up your wallet. There's up to 70 different wallets you can link to. Obviously, commonly used is the MetaMask wallet. So you can connect to that. It'll have your address in the top left corner after you've connected, and you just go to the auction page. It will show your ETH in here. You just click send max, it will go to your bid, and that's when you can type in how much you want to bid. You can bid in 1 ETH or whatever you decided you want to do, and obviously the gas prices to enter at the moment are probably the lowest we've seen for a very long time, so the lowest you'll get in at the moment, and you will then be able to bid in, and it will show up in here. And then you also get a new line item below that says my bets, and you'll be able to withdraw and stake that at the end of the 24-hour auction. You'll also know what your final Axion per ETH is at the end of the auction too. But obviously, going into today's auction as a venture capital auction, you get 10% of your ETH back immediately to your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet you've used. So very cool there. You can see the rates 14.5 million versus the market 13.2. So that's a real big benefit. So cool. All right. I think that was it. So here's an example of someone that went in just earlier. They were shrimp, so they were one of the, I guess, on the smaller accounts, and they bid a Bitcoin there, 0.65 ETH, so 1,600 US dollars. Now, and immediately they got back 10% of that. That's $158 or 0.0044 BTC. That's wrapped Bitcoin, of course, on the Ethereum blockchain. That went straight to their MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet they were using. 85% of their Ethereum that they bid in, that's 85% of that amount, went to stakers. So if you're staked, you will be enjoying a share of that based on a share percentage. And then 5% of the Ethereum went back as RIP Bitcoin to the Axion Foundation team, as I always say, for marketing and obviously sustaining Axion well into the future. So that's pretty much how it works, folks, for these venture capital auctions. And yes, as I say, the gas price is really cheap at the moment, probably as cheap as you're going to ever get it these days, and so a good time to enter the VCA. Good rates, good gas prices. Once the auction finishes, you have to do a second Ethereum transaction, withdraw and stake that at the moment. When Axion version 3 comes up, that won't be the case. There'll just be one transaction to enter and withdraw and stake all in one, and it'll be super, super, super cheap compared to what it is now, and so that's really neat. All right, we've got 22 minutes to go. Aunt Willie says, do you know what's up next in marketing? No, I know that Punky has done, he obviously did a whole ton of set of videos. I know that he's been busy doing the vote, and obviously they're doing other stuff in the background, probably IEO discussions, strategic partnership, stuff like that. In terms of marketing, I know that the Danger Digital is doing the website and continuing to do SEOing and marketing online. But I'm not much aware of that. There are actually, what we will do, Aunt Willie, is I'll try and pull up the marketing account stuff and see what's in there as well. That's a really good topic, so we might go through that. I'll try and do that maybe for tomorrow. So if you can catch us, then we'll go through that. Yeah, so. But beyond that, I'm not sure what the last update is. But that might all be in the marketing document. They have a transparent budget and marketing document. So we'll probably I'll find that, hunt that down, and try and go through that tomorrow. But good question, good question. One thing Punky did say on that topic was that they are getting a better understanding of the investors that they're targeting with all the stuff that's already done. Because the first kind of 6 weeks, the stuff was mostly data finding, trying to understand the market and stuff. So yeah. All right, we've got 40 minutes into the opening sniping hour. We're at 0.65, 1.8% sold out. We've got a long way to go, 23 hours and 20 minutes. In the live stream, we'll probably keep going for another 20 minutes, that first opening sniping hour, see what else we get. We've got prices definitely come up a bit, 0.0018, and that's not too bad. It's just moving along sideways here in the channel, we can see there, and I don't think we have any buys. Let me just refresh this to make sure it's the latest and the greatest. We have had low volumes as well, so there's a lot of attention, as we're saying, a lot of attention's been going, obviously, to a few other projects at the moment, but everything comes back round, doesn't it? So we'll watch out for that, and uh, uh, we've had extremely good momentum in all of the auctions except for the one we had 2 days ago. That was about the only exception, and you know, one day is just one day among many. We are on auction day 199. And we'll see how we go over the next 24 hours. Things turn around like that in a dime in cryptocurrency, so we'll see. Just like these prices here going a little different. So let's see what the market's doing. 35.7 continuing to rise. That's gone up almost $800 while we've been doing this live stream in the last 40 minutes. And then we're up to 2,450, so that's looking good. And then Binance up, Cardano sitting pretty much similar to what we saw before. And so forth, so pretty good. The leaders are making a bit of a move. Are they going to make a bit of more of a move? We'll see. Because a lot of the people are in the bearish scenario at the moment, expecting a big pullback. So we'll see whether we get that. That kind of would make more sense, but doesn't mean that the market would necessarily go that direction. Let us know your comments or what you think about that in the comments. Oh, Aunt Willie, I would say one thing. There is a roadmap. So what I might do is I might try and find the marketing budget and the roadmap. Now, Punky does want to come on the show, and I definitely want to have Punky on there, obviously. I've just got to set myself up so I might actually, maybe I'll probably cover it tomorrow, but then I might try and get him on and have a chat. He was pretty tired yesterday after doing all that hard work on the votes. Setting that up takes quite a bit of time, doing the analysis and the write-ups to make it easy. And so you can see that actually in the length of the vote. Hopefully he's had a chance to get refreshed and catched up, and we'll probably catch up with him later in the week too. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get some other people on the show and have a little chat. That's pretty cool. You're inspiring me, Aunt Willie. You're challenging me. That's great. I love it. All right, so we're gonna get on to that. That'd be cool. All right. I don't think there's any. I haven't been following much of the crypto news as such. Just the market sort of likes dilly-dallying around at the moment, isn't it? Just bobbing around like a cork bobbing in the ocean. Just, you know, just doing that. I don't know if you've watched a cork bobbing in the ocean, but that's the way. Yeah, but actually the price is actually on the move at the moment. Oh, 800 up, 800. That's really moving. Let's refresh this. This is actually making a bit of a move at the moment. Whoa, 9995. It's all up $1,000. Whoa, 3%. Whoa, my gosh, that's really moving. 3.6 on Ethereum. You're watching it live, folks. The market's making a bit of a move up. It had been sitting around doing much, not much. And there we are. So look at Ethereum is actually up 15.8% on 7 days ago. Interesting. The Bitcoin's only up 2.9, but hey, that's cool. Bitcoin will have its day. And Cardano's up 22.7, Binance is up 26.5. So it's quite a bit of a market recovery there, from at least from 7 days ago. Haven't had a look at the thing, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Right, let's refresh this page. We're 15 minutes left, or 16 minutes to go. See how it goes. Patricia, you still up, or you've gone burger? You've gone burger. Let us know. It is about 2 o'clock in the morning in Texas, so it's pretty incredible that Patricia's able to make that. We actually have a few people from Texas, I think, that watch the live stream. I think at least 2 or 3, maybe. Yeah, we have a couple from the UK. We have a couple from India. We have a couple from I guess the Nordic countries. I think aren't from there. Norwegian, I think, perhaps. Yeah, so pretty cool. We have some Australians. Obviously, I'm from New Zealand. New Zealand? Sounds funny when I say it myself. New Zealand? New Zealand? So yeah, that's going. Where are we going? Oh, there we are. So we've got 0.0376 Bitcoin so far paid to stakers. So your wrap Bitcoin would have gone up by just a tad, depending on how much your percentage is, of course. And 0.0442 was actually bought with that ETH there. So ETH goes on to Uniswap, buys wrap Bitcoin, 100% of it spent. And yeah. Oh, Axion price just bumped up too, 0.001839. So that's look cool. Let's. I don't know if we can. I won't do the big screen because it doesn't work. But let's go to the 1 hourly. And yeah, we got a little green candle there. It's all happening on the live stream. This live stream by itself, with you guys watching, is pumping up the market, and the prices are going up. There we are. So we're looking good. Oh, it's come down back a tad there. I better not get too excited about the influence of the live stream. But we're at 35.9, or 35.787, so it's moving around a little bit there. But that's pretty good. Upwards is always good. We always enjoy up, unless of course you're shorting the market with a margin trade. Norway, yes. Willie says 1 a.m. West Coast. Now, never eat soggy wheat bix. So West Coast is like California. I think you're from around LA, Alex. Is that right? Something like that. Yeah, I think we talked about a lot of the beaches in California, didn't we, last time? A lot of the famous ones. Is it Venice Beach? Venice Beach in LA? Hey, Venice Beach. Is that where the muscle thing where Arnold Schwarzenegger did the muscles on the beach? I see it. The beach looks good. Something like that. I do watch a few of those YouTube videos on Venice Beach, so I'd have it a little familiar. The guys do the weights out there. There's a big chap he's about 6'10" or something, or something. He's pretty big. He's out there doing that. It's pretty amazing. I watched a few of those. I like watching those videos where the people are like real professionals, and they go in, they do the makeup and dress up as old people, and they go in and they either like roller skaters or weightlifters or like super duper fit or something, or basketball players, and they go pretend that they're some person that's maybe 65, 70, not that 65 particularly old, but it's up there, and they pretend that they're like, actually they probably act like they're more like 75. And then they show their skills, of course. It's pretty hilarious. All right, so the market's making a little push there. Nice hourly move. And obviously, once the majors go, it gives a bit of room for the alts to move. And that's what we'd like to see. So, yes, go. Let's go higher. And then the alts can move up. And we'll get a bit more. We've got a nice little green candle there, looking good. Let's have a look at that. It's just a ratio change, unfortunately. It was actually a sell, but just probably with the price of ETH going up and stuff. Yeah, so we've got about 49 minutes in. We've got 1.8% sold. We need a slightly better run rate than this to sell out. I think that I estimated that would be, that was at half an hour, that would be 31. So we certainly need that to even be higher now. But it's early days, and if sometimes you get ones that might bid on 5 ETH, 8 ETH, 10 ETH. Actually, we get 8 ETH a lot. 8 seems to be a common one. It doesn't necessarily have to be a shark that does 8 ETH. It could be like a little shrimp that does 8. Or I think that's right. Yeah. Let's scroll down here. We actually see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about these fish things. So it's based on the number of shares that you have, and you can see they've got shrimps, crabs, fishes. So these are the smaller ones that I'm talking about. Then we have dolphins sitting in the middle, which are a pretty big class, and it's actually quite a decent investment at that level. Then you've got sharks and whales. We don't have any krakens, but we do have a board of investors, which is kind of a collection of, I guess, whales, sharks, and maybe even some dolphins, and depending on the rules there. And the board of investors is probably the closest thing we've got to a kraken. But we don't actually see what their activities are. They sort of sit in behind, but they basically are there to support Axion's growth over time. So cool on that. I'm all for that one. And you can see the numbers here. We've got 3,003. We had a lot of dolphins last week, I think it was, upgrading to sharks. So that shark numbers increased from what I can tell. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 dolphins, 3,352 fish, crabs. So we saw that a bid that just came in before was one of the lowest, smaller investor class, the shrimps, and we got just under 2,000 of those at the moment. So once they come out of the bid, they'll probably upgrade, become a crab or a fish, something like that. So that's pretty cool. It's all a bit of fun, really, at the end of the day. All right. Let's have a look at Lamzo. I sell pumped us. Nice. Yeah, Lamzo, you got it. I got a bit excited when I saw the green candle, but it's probably just the ETH moving around there, probably. Alex Gate, pretty far. Yeah, Norway. Norway's famous for its engineering, yeah, isn't that right? Bridges, aqueduct control, I think, stuff like that. I think it's Norway. Yeah, so famous for the engineering. Obviously, a lot of Nordic countries are quite famous for their engineering, well, from Germany and stuff like that. So the bridges and all that stuff. Doing a lot of stuff through mountains as well, connecting big, massive tunnels through mountains, ocean bridges, stuff like that. Now, Willie's got distance Norway to New Zealand, airline 10,849 miles, 17,460 kilometers. Isn't that incredible? That's such a distance, really. That's pretty mind blowing in the distance there. Wow, 17,500 kilometers distance between Willie and myself. So there we are, folks. Lanzo Cell pumped it, yeah. So pretty crazy stuff there. Hey, we're in the final 10 minutes of the hour, opening hour, and obviously this is a 23 hours and 8 minutes to go. So we'll see how we go in the last 8 minutes. Counting it down. Hey, thanks for joining us live as we watch Axion's auction day 199. It's a beautiful number, but it's not as beautiful as 200, and that's starting tomorrow. It's in less than 24 hours. We're starting auction day 200. So I've got to try and think. I think I was going to do KFC for that one. We'll see. And yeah, I've got to remember to buy something for that, a little party thing for that. So that'll be cool. And so that's coming up, and that's a VCA day 34 is what we're in at the moment. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I think we've got VCA 36 will be our mega auction, and it's going to be, let's check that out actually. We can actually see a lot of that wrapped in there. So we've got 200 million tomorrow, which is going to be auction day 200. So that's a big deal. We've got then a VCA 35 on the following, another regular auction, and then we got VCA 36, which is our mega VCA, and that's going to be 1,040 million at the moment. I imagine it's going to be just a tad bit bigger than that by the time we get there, but that's sitting at 192,000 US dollars. So that's what's coming up, folks. That is in the week ahead. You just saw it here live on news broadcasting, something like that. But yeah. So that's where we go, and let's check this market again. That keeps moving. Let's see whether it's going to update again. Whoa! It's moving. So we're up to 30. Oh boy, that moved around quick. It was up at 36. It's moving around like $100 up and down at the moment after it pushed up. So that's some crazy stuff right there. Let's just scroll that down. This is on Bitcoin, of course. Still 44.7% off the high. Just take that as 2 months ago now. But it's managed to hold up a lot longer than we expected. So let's say we do 90 days. That's a pretty good way of looking at it. So 9 days. This is the wick-off pattern as we saw. These mountains here and then back down. And you might expect actually a nice little pump there. We'll see where we get that. Here's our little pump here, of course, back down. And 34. So we're up at around the 30. We really need to break 42,000, I think. Probably break 42,000 to really get that more bullish approach or spike back. So we'll see where we can manage that in the next week. Probably this week, like I say, is pretty important from that point of view. Final 6 minutes of the opening hour, folks, and we're still doing well here. Still going well, and we're just going to refresh this page. And last 6 minutes, we've got 1,600. Now, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? Obviously, it's almost 8 o'clock in the evening here on Monday, and the 31st of May. It's the last day of May, folks. 1st of June tomorrow. 1st of June tomorrow. In fact, here, 1st of June is only 4 hours away. 4 hours away from the 1st of June until they start that. So cheers. Don't forget a pinch and a punch or something for the first of the month. I don't know if you guys know that one, but that's pretty hilarious. I think you have to do it before midday. It's a bit like what's that thing? What do they call it? April Fool's Day on April the 1st. You have to do it before midday. I don't know if you guys have that exactly the same, or whether you can fool somebody anytime during the day. I think it's by midday you have to do it. I think that's the way it works, but could be wrong about that. Man, I've seen some on YouTube. I've seen some crazy April Fool's stuff on there. I mean, some people do it. Some of the funny ones are the parents. They get their kids up on like to go to school. This is not April Fools, but they get their kids up and they get them up ready for school. They actually take them all the way to the school, and of course it's a weekend day. It's weird humor, but it is funny. Pretty funny, that stuff. All right, we're counting it down, folks. Less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. In fact, we've got a bit of a movement in the price, which is quite nice. I'm sure we'll enjoy that. And let's see whether they can actually break up higher again at the moment, and see whether they can actually build on this nice hourly up increase. XRP's going for it, almost back at $1. Look at that, 25%, 13%, 4.6. That's pretty bullish across all the time frames, and all just about to break over $1. Probably a bit of resistance at that dollar mark. That's interesting. I'm not really into XRP myself, but obviously it has been done pretty well. Yeah. All right, let's go back. 3 minutes and 43 seconds, folks. We're counting it down live. Live. I was watching, I don't know if you remember the old show Three's Company. I was watching a bit of that with the anniversary between the two ladies on the show. I forget their names, but it was pretty interesting. Of course, the male host of the show, or main male character, passed away. I forget his name as well. It's not very good. But what's his name? Just forgetting it. But he was a very funny guy, so it was pretty interesting. It's funny, I just watched that and I can't remember any of the names on it. Here's April Fools. It's on April the 1st, and you can't trust anybody all day. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Sometimes the newspapers and stuff do stuff too, and TV shows. Sometimes they even get try and do April Fools as well. Like they'll have some false news story, some ridiculous news story, stuff like that. All right, so we've got lots of stuff happening here. Let's probably we've got 530 million Axion, $98,000 now, so it's actually gone up in value. Obviously, the price has moved up just because of the ratio, I guess, because also the market's changing around. So now we've moved from 95,000 to 98,000, and we need 36 ETH to sell it out. We've still got a very good historical rate here, 14.5 million per ETH. Because as we know, if the price moves up, if we get a strong move on the price, then I'm not even sure what I was going to say there. We get a strong move on the price, then the amount of Axion you get starts to drop real fast per ETH. And that's the thing. That's why buying when the price is lower, taking that opportunity, is really important, because once the price starts moving up, then you instead of getting 15 million ETH, 50 million Axion per ETH, you're going to get 7.5 million. And then even if it gets into the all-time high, you're starting to get into 2 million, 3 million Axion per ETH, and that's how it works. So just take that into account when you're thinking about it. Yeah, we had look a few sells. We got some sells, but they're actually increasing the price, so it's hilarious there. All right, so excuse me. We got 1 minute to go, folks, fortunately, April's a long way away from now, so no one's going to be able to fool us in the chat today, given that we're May and we just passed April. So we're safe in the chat. You're never not safe in the Discord, however. All sorts of chaos going on there sometimes. And in the last minutes, folks, and this is where we're at. So we've got one bid in, so that's not too bad. We'll take that, and we've got a long way to go, 23 hours. So I will be doing, obviously, the closing hour, maybe 45 minutes. We'll just see how much it sells out, of course. And if it completely sells out, I'll probably just do a 20-minute, something like 10 minutes before the close if it's completely sold out. But if there's plenty to go, we'll definitely be doing that sniping close. And then we've got a regular auction starting after that. So that'll be a bit of fun. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're in Northern Hemispheres, I wish you a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one. And if you're somewhere else in the world, have a great day, good morning, and we'll see you next time. But we've got about 15 seconds to go. Thanks, Alex, once again for moderating, and I appreciate all the comments. Aunt Willie, Lamzos, Kevin, Patricia, John, all of you people out there, it's been really cool. And Cardano TV as well. Locked and listening. Very nice. Right, hey, FBAM's in the house. Hey, FBAM, good to see you, FBAM, bam, bam. So he was silent. FBAM was silently in there, so that's hilarious. Uh, all right, catch you guys later. I got to make sure I'm spelling correctly, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Don't forget, if you're new to Axion, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for notifications. If you want to get some awesome rewards, consider entering the VCA today, and you can use the link below. Cheers.